When should you walk away from a relationship? Well, in this video, I'm going to reveal the 5 things or things that if she changes in any of these 5 ways, that's when you need to walk away from a relationship. When I say a relationship, maybe you're dating, right? And you've been dating for months, years, or you're married. If she changes in any of these 5 things, then that's when you know you have to walk away from your relationship. It sounds harsh, but you need to keep watching because this is going to be life changing for you. All right. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor. This channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the notification button because I'm dropping videos every week. All right, man. So look, if you haven't watched my videos before, I was married for 20 years. Most of those years, I was in a sexless marriage. And I've been single now 4 years, and I've gone on hundreds of first dates. I'm very picky with who I continue to go out on dates with. That's why most of my dates only last 1 or 2, because I'm like, yep, there's these red flags or whatever it is. And so when it comes to dating, right, after several dates, and I'm starting to get into a relationship with someone, that if she changes in any of these 5 ways, even my ex-wife, I'm going to talk about this. My ex-wife, some of these things changed, and like stupid me, I didn't see the signs. I'm going to save you guys all this time. You get to skip the line, okay? You don't have to learn the hard way like I did. So number one is, especially in dating, the communication changes. What do I mean by this? Well, you used to text each other every day. You used to say good morning. She used to say good morning. Now there's long gaps. Now her text responses are shorter. She doesn't ask you how your day is going. She's just kind of starting to disengage. If the communication isn't consistent and it's changed for the worse, get out of there because she's already dipping her toes, thinking of options for other guys. She is the beginning process of her checking out in the relationship. So when you start to see that the communication is changing, then I think it's time for you to move on or at least explore some other options. Okay. Number two, the attitude changes. So she used to be down to watch whatever movies that you guys or you liked. And now she's just complaining. She's always grumpy with you. She doesn't like the food that you originally used to eat. She doesn't like to eat leftovers, but before she used to like eating leftovers, this kind of thing. So her attitude starts to change with you. Then it's time to exit the relationship. Number three, this is a big one because women weaponize sex. Almost every woman does it. The affection changes, but I'm going to group sex into this, right? So, but let me focus on affection for this particular one. The affection changes because the sex changing and affection is different. The affection changes. She used to be affectionate with you. You used to hold hands in public. You used to have your arm around her, and now she's just damn annoyed with you. Oh, your hand is too hot. This kind of shit. Or oh, it's uncomfortable when you put your arm around me. It's the affection changes. Exit out of there. This is, oh man, stupid me in my marriage is the kissing changed. If the kissing changes, it's over, man. You cannot recover. She has checked out. What do I mean by this? If you used to kiss passionately with tongue, and now all you're getting is a peck on the lips, and yes, I understand over time, relationships are not like the longer you're together, it's not all hot and steamy like it used to be. But if she does not want to give you tongue and actually kiss you like you used to kiss, she's checked out. That's it. You can't recover from it. And when the kissing changes, that means the relationship is over and you need to walk away. And number five, last, and I touched on this about the affection, but I wanted to separate them out. The sex changes. So she used to, let's say, be down for this activity, this sexual activity, this sexual position, and now it's just a pain in the ass, okay? She will give you breadcrumbs to keep you around with sex. Like I said, every woman weaponizes sex, and this has happened to me on every single person that I've dated. They test the waters. They reject you this time, that time, and they test it. If that test happens, the first time it happens, I address it. And I'm nice about it and I'm respectful, but I address it. And how I address it is I ask them to give me the backstory, what was going through their mind, what were they thinking in the moment when they rejected me? Okay? I don't say you rejected me, but I'll say, "Hey, look, you said that you weren't in the mood or you weren't really ready, you were tired, explain to me." And maybe there's something she's going to say that unbeknownst to you that you weren't aware of. Okay, cool. But if she just all of a sudden goes to a place of being defensive and saying, "Well, as a woman, I have a right to say no and I have a right to not want to have sex." Of course they do. But as a man, you also have a right to say, "Okay, I don't want to see you anymore." Right? And yeah, if she rejects you once, then you need to bring it up and have a conversation. And if her reaction is not positive and she's explaining herself and it's just a take it or leave it attitude, then she is now weaponizing sex and she's going to use that to have power over you when yet she has no power over you, man. Okay, other than the sex, but don't allow any woman to weaponize sex because then it's a vicious cycle and you're going to just be a doormat. All right. Appreciate you watching, man, but I want to hear from you in the comments because it also helps the viewers on what else do you think men should be aware of when they know when it's time to walk away from a relationship. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.